I've got to get Anna Marie on the phone. I feel so bad. A listener that did an interview with us got fired for doing the interview on the air. This is like 3 weeks ago. All right, hold on a minute. 727. All right, let me get Anna Marie on the phone because we got to try to help her out. And I'll fill in the whole story here in just a second. You know what? I think she might have been at Rick Springfield. Anna Marie.
Yes. Good morning.
Were you at Rick Springfield last night as well?
I was front row center. Yes.
I mean, it's not like you had to go to work this morning, right?
No, but I had to get up early to make sure I was on the radio to hear you guys.
All right. So let me tell the story. Do you remember this was like May, early May, right?
Yeah. I can't remember the exact date. I should, but yeah, it was like early May.
Earlier in the month of May, it was a Kentucky lottery winner who came to Florida the next day.
All right, let me give you the details on the story, and then we'll let Anna Marie tell exactly what happened to her. We got to help find her a job because she was fired for coming on the MJ Morning Show. So here's the story. I just pulled a local story on this. It happens to be from Fox 13. Powerball winner accused of kicking deputy during fight at the Tradewinds Resort. Remember this story? A man who won a $167.3 million Powerball jackpot ended up behind bars just days after investigators say that he kicked a deputy in the face during a fight at a popular beach resort. According to the arrest affidavit filed by the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office, James Farthing. James Farthing. Hey, are you farthing over there? All right. James Farthing, 50, got into a fight with another guest at the Tradewinds Resort shortly after 11 p.m. on Tuesday, it's like early May, right? When a deputy tried to break up the fight, investigators say that Farthing kicked the deputy in the face and tried to run away. Deputies arrested Farthing on charges of battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest. His girlfriend, remember Fight Master. So his girlfriend, the Powerball winner's girlfriend, is Jacqueline Fight Master, and she was arrested on a disorderly conduct charge. And Farthing's arrest came 3 days after a Powerball ticket bought in his home state of Kentucky matched all the winning numbers. A $167.3 million jackpot. So Farthing was hauled into jail. It spent time in the Pinellas County Jail, and that was also due to a parole violation.
He was on parole in Kentucky.
Yeah, he had a parole situation from Kentucky. Then he batters a law enforcement officer here in Pinellas County. So they lock him up. So we told the story on the air, and that's when, this is 3 weeks ago, Anna Marie calls up and says, "Hey, MJ, I was the bartender at the bar at the Tradewinds where the fight broke out with the Powerball winner. And then I just got a message yesterday from Anna Marie that she needs help finding a new bartender job because the Tradewinds fired her for being on the air." All right, Anna Marie, take it from here. What the hell happened?
So when I talked to you guys on Friday on my way into work, I got called by one of my managers, and when I got in, he just had me write out what had happened, what I said on the radio, and then they suspended me, and then after a few days, they ended up just, letting me go.
All right, so what happened? You appeared on the show.
Was it a Friday morning that you called in?
It was Friday morning. Yeah.
Okay, so it was like May 1st or like the last day of
listen, I don't need the whole calendar. It was early May. So you call in, and what happened?
Yeah, because I called in just to try to give the story of what happened with the guy. I never really gave any details about anything that could have gotten me in trouble with work, so I thought anyway. But yeah, so when I got there, they just they had suspended me for a few days.
All right, so wait a minute. You're on the radio with us in the morning. You get to work later that day, and they immediately pounced on you?
They did, yeah. So somebody heard it on the radio station. And, so I worked that day shift. I usually work at night. And so when I went in for the day shift, that's when they said, I had just figured I was going to get suspended for a few days, and that would be it, because I get a lot of good reviews. People love me there. So it was hard. Yeah, it was hurtful. But
How long had you been at the Tradewinds?
I'd only been there a year. I used to work at Wyndham down at Clearwater Beach.
All right, so who called you in? Was it the general manager? Was it the restaurant manager? Who read you the riot act for doing the interview with us?
Well, my food and beverage director is the one that called me, but then like HR is the one that spoke with me when I got there.
And what reason? What did they say? An unauthorized interview? What reason did they give for termination?
More or less, like I wasn't supposed to talk to media. They said I signed something, but I don't know if I signed anything, truthfully. And no manager even talked to me after it happened. So I wouldn't have even known not to talk to anybody.
So how quickly did they suspend you? Was it that day they suspended you?
It was that day they suspended me.
And then 2 days later or so, they fire you?
Yeah, like 3 days later, they fired me, yeah.
Oh, my God. So you appeared on our show on a Friday morning. They suspended you right away, and they fired you on Monday?
I think it was like Tuesday. It was like towards the end of the week.
Oh, my God. I mean, that sucks. I mean, I thought you were a great representative of the Tradewinds. I thought you did a great interview. There was nothing disparaging about the Tradewinds. It was just that this Kentucky Powerball winner comes down to Pinellas County and ends up kicking a Pinellas County deputy in the face. You called in. You had a front row seat. And then you witnessed the girlfriend fight master. She also got in on the action. And that sucks. Anna Marie, I'm so sorry that you called into our show and you get fired.
Well, I was just trying to stand up for the guy because it just made him sound like he was, I'm sure, I don't know him, obviously, but it just made him sound a lot worse than what he was. And so I was just calling in to stand up for him because if the guy had left him alone, none of that would have happened. Obviously, he was wrong for coming to.
Refresh our memory. So what happened? Another customer at the bar was taunting the Powerball winner.
Yeah, so he came over. So the Powerball winner was like crying and shaking. And so I went over and gave him a hug, and I was like, what's wrong? And then that's when he told me. He's like, I can't believe it. I just won the Powerball. And I was like, what? And so when the guy saw me over there hugging him, he comes around to see what's going on. And then he sits down and starts talking to him. And the guy even buys him a drink and everything and was super nice. And so he's like, well, if that's a true story, that's a great story. So he was just egging him on. And then he showed him the video of him and his mom actually winning the Powerball. And then that's when it all started. He just got in his face and just kept on saying stuff to him. So I really felt bad for him.
You know what, Tradewinds, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Shame on the shame on Tradewinds.
The shame wins.
Shame on you.
The Tradewinds Resort.
They were a great company. I mean, it makes me want to cry because I really loved working there.
Oh my God! I mean, here you're telling the story. I thought that you were a good representative.
Yeah.
That sucks. I'm very disappointing. I'm very disappointed in the Tradewinds. It's a very disappointing situation that they terminate you. All right, so warn you, suspend you. And that's what you thought was going to happen, but to fire you, and you're saying that people loved you as a bartender at the Tradewinds.
I got so many great reviews. People love me.
That's it. I am never going to the Tradewinds.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, ever.
I'm never, ever. Like.
Thank you so much for standing up for me.
I
really
want you to know,
appreciate it.
Listen, we feel terrible for you.
All right. Oh, boy. Go ahead.
On a positive note, I am going to get a video for Michelle from Wang Chung. I met his wife last night, and they're going to make a video for her.
I hate to hear that you're crying over it. I mean, you really like this Tradewinds job.
I loved it there.
Oh, my gosh. And you know what? Here's the thing. Think about what Anna Marie did. She was calling in to stick up for somebody that she felt was not getting a proper representation, and now she's herself is in that same situation. Right? It's just really kind of ironic.
All right. So we got to help Anna Marie get a new job. So obviously
I'm amazing, and I'm an amazing bartender. People love me. I have a great positive attitude.
I think she absolutely sounds like she does. I mean, if you're looking for a bartender who can, really make your customers happy,
Anna Marie,
We do
let's.
high volume, everything.
High volume, everything. Look at all right. So Anna Marie, let's try to get you a new bartender job. What is your dream job now? What there's many levels of bartending. What ultimately would be your top choice if you were to pick the scenario? What kind of bartending gig would you like?
It would definitely be somewhere, like either a hotel, because I love hotels. You get to meet all different types of people, or I would just say a hotel, a nice upscale hotel.
What part of town do you live in? What area would you want to live?
I live in Palm Harbor, and I just got into a new place because I lost everything in the hurricane.
Oh, geez, look at this.
And so I've really.
And then the trade freaking wins fires you.
Yeah, so it's been kind of a difficult year. I lost my mom and everything, so
it's
been hard.
You sound so sweet, and listen, you sound very conversational. You sound put together. You told the story well. I mean, you're. I think you sound like a great employee. All right, so we've got to find Anna Marie a new upscale bartender job, and will you take it anywhere in the Tampa Bay area?
Anywhere, yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
All right. Hold on a minute. Andrew is saying, what's on line 2, Andrew? What do we have? Andrew, turn your microphone on. What do you have on line 2?
Jim, who says he might be able to help.
Oh,
hang on a second.
Henry with Jim.
Hold on a minute. Let me bring Jim on. Jim, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi, Jim.
Good morning, crew. How we doing this morning?
We're doing fine. So you've heard Anna Marie's story. What are your thoughts?
Well, let me give you a little background. I'm a retired major, U.S. Army.
Yep.
I work 3 days a week down at the St. Pete Pier.
Yep.
Now, I have a lot of contacts down there. We have several bars down there, several restaurants. If she would be willing to travel down to the pier, I could put her in contact with a few people.
All right.
That's how it starts.
Yeah, it does.
Have you been to the new pier, MJ?
Amazing.
I have not been to the new pier. Hey, Jim, I'm going to put you on hold. Andrew's going to get your information, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, Jim, hang on a sec.
The third and the fourth floor of the pier is open restaurants, and a big bar area. It's a beautiful view of St. Petersburg.
If there's anyone else listening, any upscale hotels, any upscale restaurants, and you need a great bartender, let's get Anna Marie an interview. All right?
Yay.
Listen, you can call us. Look, I feel somewhat responsible. We had you on the show. I mean, you called in under your own volition. You told a great story. I thought that you did nothing disparaging against the Tradewinds, and then those bastards fire you. Hey, do we have Trade with the Tradewinds? Has that been canceled now?
It has been right as of like 15 minutes ago.
I think our sales department might have Trade with the Tradewinds. Well, we did. I guess I just blew up that relationship. All right, so
I better use it before they shred it.
All right, so if you're listening now and you can offer or interview Anna Marie, if you have an upscale hotel management position or a restaurant owner, call us now, 800-990-1047. Call up right now if you can interview Anna Marie, or if you have any suggestions, or if you can't call, email me and I'll get all the information. If you have any opportunities for Anna Marie to get a new high-end bartender job, send me an email, mj@mjmorningshow.com. That's mj@mjmorningshow.com. Who the hell needs Indeed? All right,
you got MJ.
You got MJ Deed right here.
That's right.
All right.
Indeed,
so
you do.
If you want to call up 800-990-1047 or send me an email so we can get Anna Marie employed. Lost everything, I guess, in the hurricane, moved into a new place. Her mother passed away recently, and then the Tradewinds fires her. I mean, what else? Are they gonna? Is the Tradewinds? Are they gonna go spit on your mom's grave now? What the hell are they gonna do?
Stop it.
That's the way the trade winds blow, man. Anna Marie.
I appreciate you guys sticking up for me. I don't have anybody that sticks up for me, so you have no idea how much this means. Like, really.
Listen, if there's an opportunity for us to help you, I mean, it's completely unfair what happened to you, and we're going to help.
I appreciate that so much. You have no idea. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The phones are ringing. Andrew's answering calls. Hang on, let me pick up this line and put it on hold.
MJ, it looks like we have an opportunity at the Motel 6 in Clearwater.
There's no bar at the Motel 6.
If she'd be interested in that. No, it's not a bar. It's outside of a car. She'd be working out of a trunk.
It's the car,
lot?
the car bar.
Yeah.
It's the car bar out of the trunk in a Motel 6 parking
You want
lot.
something a little nicer? There's apparently an opportunity at the La Quinta in Pinellas Park.
All right, Anna Marie.
That might be too upscale for me.
You and I both.
We're going to do everything possible. I will be in touch. I'm so sorry that you calling in to help with a story with more information from a firsthand account since you witnessed the Powerball winner fight at the Tradewinds. I'm so sorry that it culminated with you being terminated.
I appreciate that. I am too, because I honestly loved working there, but I'm ready to move forward. Yeah.
All right, listen, Tradewinds, I will unbastard you if you hire her back. Would you go back? Would you go back to the Tradewinds?
I would, but wouldn't that? I mean, should I? I would.
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, I should respect myself more than that.
All right.
After a place of employment shows their colors, it's hard to go back.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy that.
I'm going to do everything I can to help you find a new great bartending job. Thank you, Anna Marie.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I will be in touch, okay?
Sounds great. Thanks, MJ. Thanks,
All right. Bye.
Buster. Thanks, Michelle.
Bye, Anna Marie. Hope you have a better day.
Thank you, and I'll have a cute video for you. I promise.
Yeah,
thank
MJ,
you.
that's the part you missed
Thanks.
in all this. Hold on, that's the part you missed in all this.
Yeah.
She went to Wang Chung and all that last night, and she said she got Wang Chung, or they're going to make a video for Michelle.
Yeah,
Right.
I heard that.
You kind of
She
glossed
sounds-
over it. I was like,
I mean, she sounds like the most thoughtful person that you would want to have behind your bar, who's actually observant and like is able to just take facts down and take care of people and sympathize with them at the moment and when all hell is breaking loose. I mean, that's the kind of bartender you want, right? Like, especially in a situation like that.
And she went to 1-800-BARTEND. How does the jingle go, Fester?
Red Snapper Kamikaze, Long Island Iced Tea, Black Russian Fuzzy Navel, and the sex on the beach. Learn to make them all with a lime and a twist. I think it's slow gin fizz in there somewhere as well.
Call 1-800-BARTEND.
I can highly recommend
1-800-BARTEND.
Bartend.
All right. So if there are any hotel managers, restaurant owners,
Or really rich alcoholics. She can like work at your house.
private bartender.
Yeah, right? I mean,
All
if you're like just plowing them back.
Come on, let's get Anna Marie a job. You can send me an email, mj@mjmorningshow.com. That's mj@mjmorningshow.com. Or call us. Andrew will take your information down. And if I can't, I'll even put you on the air. 800-990-1047 is how you get in. What are you guys laughing at?
Private jokes.
I wrote a joke down for Michelle.
Jeez, you and your private jokes.
I wrote the name of a very well-known local raging alcoholic who's loaded that could hire her, but I can't say it on the radio.
We're not going to say it.
Yeah, we can't say it. But I jotted down a little.
I think I know who you're talking
I
about.
just wrote it down. I was like, hey, this guy can hire her.
I think they might need a designated driver as well.
He might, because he probably can't leave his house right now, right? And go anywhere and do anything fun. So hire his own private, bartender is a good idea.
Hope you liked the video. If you did, then hit the like, share, subscribe, all this crap down here.